So on and so forth. You and
So
these damn cards.
sitting here with Jay again on Moetry Pit Talk,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just a wild, a wild random conversation about men and women or relationships or feelings and emotions and things like that. So uh, I guess we was discussing some before the camera came on, but
How men have gotten a little more relaxed in the dating atmosphere, and women are having to be a little more aggressive sometimes when it comes to catching a guy's attention.
okay.
And then you're kind of penalized for being too aggressive sometimes, and they want you to be soft and feminine,
Mm-hmm.
but you're having to take charge and take the lead. But you want a man who's going to lead, but you're having to do so much now to claim things, to get things. Like, how do you expect a woman to play both roles? Like, it's exhausting.
Okay, I think basically with today's time is that men want to approach women, but today's time a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
So we want clues, or some men want clues on is it okay to approach you?
Mm-hmm.
Because today women are more afraid of
True.
what's going
True.
on and things like that. So men are a little bit more reluctant to approach you right away. Some are.
Mm-hmm.
Some men don't have to approach women. Some men do approach women.
Mm-hmm.
But when you do, if you give that signal of yeah, I'm approachable, doesn't mean that you have to continue to saying okay, I need to continue this way because you made the initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Because what you just said is that when do we shut it off and we keep going?
Right.
You don't. That's it. Shuts off. You gave us the interest. You let us know that you're interested. It could be eye contact. It could be we stared a few times. It could be um you made a conversation, or I sit up there and buy you and your girls a drink at the table or something like that. But I'm more interested in you.
Okay.
That's another thing we need to talk about too, because if a man's interested in you, but he says for you, but he buy you and your girls a drink,
Mm-hmm.
is that insulting, or you feel like what type of dude is he?
No, I don't think that would be insulting at all, especially in today's world. I would hope more looked upon as a genuine gesture. You're not leaving anybody out at the table,
Right.
though. But as long as you're making it clear that that's the one person that you're looking at, not I'm buying drinks for the table to see who takes a bite. Who can I catch on my line? Is anybody open to this? It's no. Hey, I wanted to talk to you, but I saw you with your girls. Want to make sure everybody's comfortable. I got shots or a drink for everybody. Can I, if you're okay with it, can I talk to you separately later? Obviously, that's open and communicating, and it doesn't feel I'm able to let my guard down a little bit in that situation versus thinking, okay, is this going to be a knucklehead who's looking to, hit me over the head as soon as he gets me around the corner?
Okay.
Safety wise, of course, that puts a woman more at ease. Something you said that I want to rewind back to
Oh shoot, here we go.
is you said some men have to approach women and some men don't.
Okay,
So
what,
yeah,
what?
can you elaborate? Because the some men don't part is what got me, and I think that's what keeps a lot of us in this wasteland of. My friend said, Jen, you've been in survival mode for so long, you don't know how to relax. Like, wow, got a good point. No.
Okay.
And I see that with the men who don't have to approach women, who don't have to do work, who it comes easily because women seem to keep knocking, that y'all get that they get a little lax and a little relaxed in that women like myself who are in survival mode, who have been not hyper masculine, just been what we need to be, what any person needs to be who does it by themselves, whether that's man or woman, someone who takes on all the roles, feminine, masculine, not making more. I'm no more feminine than I am masculine. I've just done what needed to be done for my household.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
don't see it as hyper independent. I've just done what any person would do. But to get to the soft side, to be able to relax and be that nice, sweet, feminine energy is kind of hard when you deal with men who feel like they don't have to approach women because they have this, you know, smorgasbord of selection that they can just pop one from and enjoy.
Okay. Okay. I don't. Think I'm that dude with the
You know what?
smorgasbord. Whatever. Here's my deal on this. I don't. I'm a regular dude. I just I rarely had to approach a woman.
Must be nice.
That's just me. I don't listen. There's a bunch of handsome brothers out there, beautiful sisters as yourself. I just rarely had to approach a woman. That's my experience in life, and I mean like
And my experience is that men rarely approach me. So you see how that's kind of unfair. Women are stepping into that aggressiveness to approach you because you've just gotten lax and you're not going to, so they're having to go for it. Versus me, I'm trying to be soft and feminine and I can't because nobody's approaching me. So then I've got to step out of myself and be something that I don't necessarily want to be to get somebody's attention.
but see, I don't understand it because to be honest with you, you are a beautiful woman. Sit next to me. Uh, you don't have that. I don't say it. They what they call it the rest. Is it the what is it?
Resting itch face.
The resting itch face. If y'all put a
Yeah.
B on it, you know what I'm saying. You don't have that look, but I think the more attractive that women are, some men, I don't. Some men are a little bit more hesitant to approach.
You don't approach anybody though, so it's nice that I know where you were going with that. I apologize for interrupting, but you don't approach. So you would if you had to, but you don't have to. You see how unfair that is in today's dating culture?
But you know how many men would approach you though? Seriously, I mean, like I don't know because today women are a little bit more aggressive. Back then, men had to approach.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if I come in the room. I'm not the tallest guy. I'm not the shortest guy in the building. Maybe it's the aura.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe it's the confidence. I used to be cocky. I'm not cocky no more. I'm just confident. I'm more mature. I'm confident.
Mm-hmm.
And women do approach me.
Mm-hmm.
All races and colors. Women do approach me, and whatever junk you was talking earlier.
We should do a test.
No, no, we're not doing
We
that.
should do a test. No,
Oh no, 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 no,
you said you
no,
don't
no,
know
we're
how
not
I
doing
would
that.
be out and about. Like you could put me in a room. I could go out with the ladies, and you could observe that room and see that nobody's going to come over there.
Men will talk to you.
I promise you, that would be what you would think. That would be the assumption. That is not the fact. And I think it's because a lot of y'all have gotten accustomed to women approaching.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. To each y'all own, I feel more comfortable when a woman gives me a signal. If I got that signal, you looking at me and across the room,
Mm-hmm.
or something like that, or like we was discussing, I buy you a drink,
Mm-hmm.
and then you give me a look. Now, then I'm a like take it from that point because you gave me the
Mm-hmm.
welcoming visit.
Mm-hmm.
I have been in homies, y'all know it. Uh, the women that was with us is your relative. I ain't gonna say his relative, but anyway, the friends and relatives that was with women bought me drinks.
Mm-hmm. I believe it.
Women bought me drinks when we out and about. Women bought me drinks and stuff like that. And I sit back also thinking I do like that women do let you know they stepping out. Some stuff they step out too much on, but I do like that they step out and be like, you know what? I see some nice looking brothers, some nice looking men over there. Boom. They may not, I never seen a woman buy a drink for the whole table or the whole bar that whoever they're interested in,
Mm-hmm.
they'd be like, okay, like was that Papa Do's a while ago? Oh my goodness, this is a minute. A woman bought me a drink. The bartender brought it. I said, I didn't order that drink. He gave me the drink, and the woman said, yeah, I bought it. And I was like, oh, okay.
Aww.
But my homies know me. I'm like, okay, thank you. Like that. She's like, you ain't gonna say thank. I said thank you. But she's like, okay, you ain't gonna sit up, come over here and sit and talk to me about your drink.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we really can't do that.
You can't. But if she bought you a drink, she's expecting a little something, at least some conversation, and you making the effort and showing that
right,
you acknowledge her.
Right, and she told the bartender to move out the way so she can see
Mm-hmm.
me. I thought that was kind of funny and weird. We was at Chapman and Kirk. What is it called? Chapman and Kirby and Chapman's or something like
Mhm.
that. Who was there, sitting in the group. Some people came from, I think, New York or up north or whatever. And it was a woman across the room, bought me a drink.
Mhm.
I was like, okay, it was some decent looking brothers around. But she bought me a drink.
Mhm.
And I was like, okay. Went over there, said thank you for buying me a drink, and we took it from there. But I think that men do like that women give that initiative, that we approach, that y'all approachable, because nowadays we may open the door for y'all and women don't say thank you. They don't say, we know chivalry is kind of somewhat dead, but I open the doors. I teach my son open the doors. My nephews don't walk in the door without a woman. If a woman's coming, open that door.
I think that's age sometimes. That it's if you look at who doesn't say thank you, and I'm not saying all older women are respectful in saying thank you. I think it's a lot of the younger generations, unfortunately, where things have been lost on. And since y'all like to date younger women, that might be why you why you noticing it the way that you notice it.
I ain't gonna say all that.
But since older men, in a whole, not saying you specifically, are known, especially at a certain age, to like them young. Um, but before we move on to that, because I'm definitely going to approach that next. So for women like myself who are shy, I'm a wallflower. I'm until you get to know me. Now, when you know me, you're like, oh my goodness, where's the off button? But until you get to know me, I'm shy. I'm a wallflower. I could look you up and down and leave that night and never see you again and just think about you. That's my true, honest nature. Okay. So if I have to come out of that and be something I'm not and be aggressive to get someone's attention, I run the risk of the man thinking that that's who I am, that I'm this aggressive, and you'd be sorely disappointed because that's not what you would get in the long run, or thinking I'm something I'm not. So I could do it for a moment, but that's not me.
Okay, so the last man that you talked to, did you initiate it or he did?
The last long relationship.
I say the long relationship person.
Online.
Okay. Did
he did. He messaged me first. Yeah.
Okay. And you accepted?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he was a good person. Rest in peace. He was a good person.
Okay, past him. Did that?
Prior to that?
After that?
It's only been one person.
So did he or you?
I initiated.
And did he bite?
Yes.
Okay, see, there you go. That's what guys like.
And then there's the realization that I'm not that aggressive person. And then later on there's the questions of, I wonder, could you aggressively approach me or aggressively be involved, because they see that that's not your honest nature. So then what?
How do a man see that? Oh, okay, can I say this before we jump? Mm-hmm. Why do women think that men can read minds? That was a read mind moment.
No, that was not a read mind. Actually, it was a recent discussion with this person about that, about wondering, would I have the ability to be aggressive at other times, because that's not my nature. So, I mean, it's open communication, but obviously I'm not an aggressive kind of girl. I mean, I'm not. It's just, can I be? Yeah, enough drinks. Anybody.
Okay, did it have a benefit to it though that you did that?
You talking about initially?
Yeah. Well, continuously or initially,
of course. I mean, we wouldn't have met if I hadn't have been like, let me slide this DMs and say.
But I'm saying it continues.
Yeah, but it continued. But that person obviously had to realize I'm not that aggressive. There are lots of women like me who are shy, who are, how the funny videos I see nowadays are the ones where they're talking about, women, we need y'all to come outside. We know some of y'all are good, but y'all are in the house. And then there's the retort videos. We're not going outside. No.
And I understand, because it's dangerous for y'all.
Exactly.
And y'all meet nutcases.
Exactly.
Because I met some nutcases.
Exactly.
I mean, I truly met some nutcases. So I do understand. And I don't think it's just more so men than women or women than men. It's just that people out here nutcases. So when you find that right person, you got to kind of, nobody's perfect. And I think with me being divorced and learning things is that I learned myself from recovering, building, revamping, or whatever it is, I learned not to rush on things. I learned to learn that person after correcting myself.
Mm-hmm.
So uh but am I spoiled by
Your past?
so I guess dang, what is it?
Absolutely.
I told you too much.
And there's a lot of us
you.
who know men with this spoiled mentality. And you know what? As a woman, I'm a good woman. Just like I know the man is going to be a good man. I want to be spoiled too. Of course, I want to spoil my man. Most good women are known for that. We'll find the nooks and crannies if we're given enough time, and we will fill everything with kisses and unicorns and butterflies if we can. We want to spoil. But I want to be spoiled too. I want to have my needs met.
And
I guarantee that I will know all of a man's needs before a man will know all of mine. He might know the vagueness of my needs, but the intricacies probably going to take a little time and actually communication and wanting to know that. So when do I get to be that soft little mushy Jen when I have to be assertive and dominant and hey there, UPS man, knock on my door so I can meet you so we can get married.
Okay, so
you didn't laugh at my joke.
That was funny. Y'all better laugh. Offended. Y'all better laugh. No. Okay, so you don't. Okay, how can I say this? When it starts, you don't think you gotta let that fence down some of femininity, of being feminine, because you've been running your household for a minute. Mm-hmm. Okay, so when you meet a dude, when do you know when to let it down?
That's a good question.
It's a very good question.
That's a good.
And I'm asking y'all, when do you start letting it down? And it's not about paying bills. It's when do you know to let it down? That's the key.
Okay. We had a previous discussion about this, and I'm glad you said that. The pace that men think a woman is going to just acclimate to, hey, I'm here, I showed up, I'm going to do things. Can I help you? Here, let me do such and such. It's not the pace that a woman works at. Not because she doesn't want to. The sweetest man can offer, hey, can I come by? Do you need anything? Hey, do you need some gas money? Come by and let me fill up your tank. In the dating stage. We're not even talking about relationship stage. We're talking about dating. For me, accepting that, well, first off, why would you? You're not my man. And I don't say that in a mean way, but what are you expecting from me? Second off, I don't want to hear later how anybody did something for me. I don't want it brought up and tossed in my face. Well, remember, I got you the gas that's in that car. I don't want to hear that.
That's a boy. I feel that's a boy. That's a boy.
But
that's
happens.
A boy in a man's body.
But it happens. And if it happens to you once in life, then you're like, you know what? I'm never going to put myself in the position again for somebody else to say, look what I did for you. The same way that y'all get the scars, we get the scars. And no woman means to be extra hard about that. You want to let a man in. And when a man is showing it and showing up, and you go past that dating stage and you're in a relationship and he's like, babe, what do you, then it's easier to say, you know what, I want to get my nails done. For most of us who have done for ourselves, it's not as if, hey, you want to get my nails done? No, that's hard. It's not, especially if it's not what you've ever known.
Okay.
Some women have been spoiled and have had that lifestyle.
Facts.
Some of us have had it sparsely, maybe a spark here of it and a spark there of it, but it's never been what we've acclimated to. It's never been our norm. So accepting that someone is doing those things because they genuinely want to, they're not expecting anything back from it, and they just want you to be happy in that moment, and they just want to do something nice. I'm not supposed to feel guilty about that. I'm not supposed to feel, because I don't want to be looked at as a user. I don't want to be looked at as a taker.
Okay.
And sometimes men will say that about women. All she wanted me for was my money. I was paying to get her hair done and her nails done, because you hear that. And I don't ever want to be put in those categories.
Okay, so can I say this? I think that's a man's and a boy's body, because I don't believe in leading with my pockets. Mm-hmm. So if I'm interested in someone and I do things, hey, do you have food in the house? Or if you have a child, do you have groceries in the house? Or you need me to do something, or this, and that. And I understand, because we're coming from two lives of two different spectrums. So you like, hey, do you need this? Some women are spoiled by it because some men feel like they got to pay their way.
Mm-hmm.
Some men don't. They'll be like, you know what? This is my job as a man. Do you need anything?
Mm-hmm.
It's a difference between the ones who lead with their pockets and the one who don't lead with their pockets. Just because you don't lead with your pockets don't mean you have the money.
Right.
Some men lead with their pockets who don't have money.
Right.
So I think that it's a conversation piece to where there's no proverbial rule on how the relationship's supposed to start with a man leading with his pockets and not leading with his pockets. Like some women today have a problem with 50-50.
Right.
That's a whole new topic.
That's because times have changed.
I remember when, I remember when I was married.
Mm-hmm.
I paid most of the bills.
Mm-hmm.
But when I felt like she wasn't doing her job, she started getting a job, put her through school, and I said, "Hey, you got to start paying more."
Mm-hmm.
She wasn't doing. I'm like, "You got to start." She's like, "I'll leave before that happens."
Mm-hmm.
We married.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, this show me who you are.
Mm-hmm.
As a man, I think most men today cannot afford to pay. The majority of men, and y'all look up the statistics, because y'all can talk a lot of mess all day long. Most majority men in today's society and the way the economy is cannot support a whole house and a whole family by himself. I'm talking a woman or wife, whatever you want, however you want to say it, a wife or a woman living in or married, legally married with 2 kids. Most men cannot support that financially by himself. We're talking about 2 running cars,
Mm-hmm.
not old, not oil leakers, not nothing, insured.
Mm-hmm.
She need her hair done, the nails,
Mm-hmm.
the whole 9 yards, time away,
You got
the
mortgage.
kids, mortgage, and all of that. Most men cannot do that.
Mm-hmm.
So when y'all guys out here talking about you not a man if you ain't paying 100 or you ain't 50-50, y'all don't really look at the financial statistics of how households are being ran. If I'm wrong, prove it to me. I'm all about paper and receipts. I know I can afford it. I'm not bragging. Hey, the way my job is,
You want to pay half my mortgage?
it can be the whole, you know what I'm saying? But how do you feel like if a man came in? Because I remember, and I hate to go long on this, I remember talking to a young lady one time, and she had 2 kids.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, well, if we ever got together, I expect you to pay most of the bills.
Mm-hmm.
I said, no. You already got a ready-made family. We're going to talk about how our arrangements are.
Right.
And I said, well, what about your money? She said, oh, this is what she said. She said, I believe it's 70-30. I said, well, who got the 30? Because you got 2 kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is my thing.
The math's not mathing.
It's the math not mathing. So you have 2 kids. You got a good job. You making close to what I'm making, if not, maybe a little bit more. So my thing is that why should I come in 70-30 when you already have 2 younger kids
Mm-hmm.
that's in middle school at the max?
Mm-hmm.
Why am I coming in paying the majority? You
got 3 people. I'm 1 person.
3 and 1. So I said, what's the rest? I said, so where the rest of yours going? She said, for savings. I said, well, do I have access to that bank account? She said, well, no, I'm just saving. I'm not boo-boo the food. Girl, move on. You know what I'm saying? Like, bye with that. So my deal is that if a woman has 1 child or by herself, if we talk about 50-50, we making close.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I'm making more than you as a man, of course I'm handling more of the bills.
Mm-hmm.
That's a given. If I get with a woman who's making more than me, I'm still man of the household.
Right.
You're paying accustomed to what you're making.
Right.
I can't pay half because I'm not going to be able to save. We should be saving together. Then we got our own separate little personal accounts where we treat each other, do whatever.
Right.
That's what I believe. So y'all out here tripping on a man ain't a man if he ain't paying all the bills and all that. Y'all show me statistically who's making the most money with what career, taking care of his family. Y'all tripping on that mess.
I don't think it's y'all. I think it's what gets plays. I think it's the reels and the algorithm show you what gets popular. And what gets popular is eye-catching,
Right.
something to create a ruckus, which those conversations do. Any
Okay.
woman out there putting in, yeah, he's got to pay. Any mature woman who is living on her own, paying all of her bills, paying her mortgage. I was married a couple of times myself, and in
Mm.
my first marriage, I didn't work. That was a life. I didn't know how good it was. That was a life.
Damn! Here we go.
Because
Here we
there
go.
was so much freedom.
Okay.
But I raised the kids, so it's not like I was doing nothing. But you
Okay.
know, different times. That was 3 decades. That was a little while back.
Okay.
So I know that lifestyle. I also know the lifestyle of I pay my mortgage, I pay my water, I pay my electric, I pay my car,
Right.
I pay my son's lunch money, which that gets quite expensive. Growth spurts happen. So any woman of a certain age who's in a relationship, who's paying everything herself, and you get to that point where your man's like, you know what, right now let's just go 50-50 on. Hallelujah. She is so happy. There is no argument about that. What you mean I get to keep half of what I've been paying out?
Mm-hmm.
And that's just doing 50-50. That's not even if, okay, well, if he says he could do 60 and she only did, I'm saving money from what I'm already spending. I already pay it all myself.
Okay.
Right now, 100% of it is me. You telling me I can keep 50% of that? Where's the lie?
Okay, so I'm taking it that today's society, you said like the algorithm is like what's being played is messing up today's society of men and women or what they're thinking, and I agree because you can't be that smart if you paying 100% of your bills. A man coming in making equivalent to what you're making, a little bit less or more, but you want him to pay most of the bills. So it's not smart because if he coming in paying half, you paying half, or however it plans out to where he's making more, she's making more, and y'all come up to what a maybe you got this amount, you got this amount to put in, you're still saving money. And I think I got to be honest with you, I think the black community has a problem with that. I think that the internet has really messed us up even worse than what we are because of that. Because basically, we can get on another topic. Y'all a helpmate, and to be truthful, if I'm coming in, you to help me. If I need you to help, that's if whoever believes in the Bible, many of y'all don't. I don't know, but if you coming in, you my helpmate, we get married. I'm still head of the household. You still woman. You're not less than. So if I'm like, okay, babe, you making this, I'm making that. Let's do this. If you have a better idea, it doesn't make me less of a man. Then, babe, you know what? We're gonna go with this because this works.
Right.
You know, I don't think a man should be dominant like my way, the highway. This is what it is. I don't care what it is. We boom, 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 boom. That doesn't work like that to me. So we get together, and I think a captain of a ship or a man, and you got co-captain, the woman. You come in, you figure out what works for the family, and save, and take it from there. I don't believe in running from a relationship because we have problems.
True, you shouldn't.
We sit down and address those problems, and we keep people out our business. And I think that's a big problem that we have because most people want to be in a relationship and marry and live like they're single, like they did it themselves.
True.
People will get together, get in a relationship, build it up, and then break it down like they did it by themselves. So when they break up, you don't realize you're separating the investment that y'all made. So with me seeing that is that I think we're a lost society. No matter what religion you are, I've seen it in Baptists, I've seen it in Jehovah's Witnesses, I've seen it in not a lot in Islam, but I've seen some of it. I'm not gonna take that out. I've seen it in non-denomination, and then people who don't go. So I've seen it in multifacets of religions to where it just people are out of their mind.
Yeah,
they're out of their mind, and I really think, to me, I don't think a relationship is hard when you get in it.
True. When you get in it, that's a whole nother topic in another video.
When you get in it, you know what I'm saying? But this is
some of y'all got fear factor.
I know I do.
Absolutely. You absolutely. But that's, like I said, a whole nother video. That's a
Whatever
whole
with
nother
that.
video.
Whatever with that.
We have
But
to change the narrative of what's played and what gets out there socially. And
true.
you do have people who have built up platforms who do speak more positively and who are trying to interject that in between the negative videos and the stereotypical stuff that comes out. Now, of course, we like comedy and we like our regular stuff, but we do need to put more of a positive spin out there and build platforms of positivity and love and encouraging. Like I said, it doesn't make any sense that any woman, regardless of race, is going to say, I'm paying 100% of the bills myself. Now, my boyfriend and I are cohabitating, and I'm saving half of what I used to spend, and I don't like that. Who, huh? Who would say that? No woman would say that. No woman that I know would say that. Would it be nice if we still lived in a day and time 3 decades back where a man could carry it? That was 3 decades ago. My first mortgage was like $800 a month. My mortgage now is $2,500 a month.
All right.
Big difference. I mean, that just explains it right there.
Right.
3 decades ago, someone could do it all themselves and have extra and carry a household and a wife, and now it is harder. Not that men can't, but it's harder. Why would you want your man or your person struggling to carry it all themselves when you could lighten that load? Period.
And I agree with you on that. I do, and I think today's time is just lost. Like, just another whole thing about it. I think men, we talk about this. I think the more beautiful y'all are, and the more, I want to say, more developed, y'all, us men feel like y'all more problems.
Developed how?
They breast, boobs, booty.
Did we just go back to junior high?
No. I'm just saying, like.
So the more physically developed a woman is, and
they're problems. They're problems. I think the more we talk about this. Okay, let's look this up. Y'all want y'all to do. Statistically speaking, y'all can say whatever. Y'all feel like the most less attractive women. Because I talked to some women. We're gonna, like I said, the pit talk. We're gonna have it outside with a fire. Talk with a lot of people. I think why are the most quote unquote less, and I'm gonna say less attractive. How can I say this without insult? And because I don't want to insult. I think a lot of women.
I know what you're saying, and here, let me say it.
Okay.
Because women do it all the time.
There you go.
I could date a less attractive man and have less headaches than I would if I dated the utmost attractive man. Now, why is that?
Okay. Thank you for that, Jay. Okay. So us men, we feel the same way, but we know why. Well, we think why, because today's time, there's not a woman. I ain't gonna say not a woman. There's a lot of women who's out there shaking on the internet. They pop in. The bigger your booty is, the bigger the booty, or in shape, or slim, thick, or whatever it is, y'all popping it. So
because y'all like it. They wouldn't be doing it if there weren't men tapping that little like button and feeding that ego that they're putting it out there to be fed.
Okay. Out there. Okay. Men may like it, but that ain't the type you marry. We may like it. You may like a vet. You may like a what's the name, but
that's not the type you married. And you know
that's not the type
that you want to marry is probably offended or hurt that you would even take the time to like that and place your attention there versus on them.
Now you're talking about in a relationship or before? Because
talking about period.
No, I disagree. Okay, let's go on that topic because me and the homies talked about that. Some in relationships. I'm gonna say that. Some is not relationships. Mm-hmm. But the ones in relationships, they do that. They like it, right? Which I wouldn't do that in a relationship. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't do it when I'm married. Liking. I may like to look at. Let's be real. I may like to look at it like, dang, that look nice. But I wouldn't press it. I keep it to myself. Just like y'all.
Exactly. Here's how I view. Here's the simplicity of how I view Instagram, Facebook, social media, and liking pictures. And this is the easiest way I can equate it to.
Okay.
If you are walking down the street with your woman, mm-hmm. and you see a woman that you like, are you turning around and smacking her butt because you need to let this woman know that you like her?
Nope.
Absolutely not. You're
Nope.
looking, you're not touching, and you're trying to not be seen doing it. Let's go back to those times, shall we? You can like it in your head, in your mind, all you want. Why do you need to show it attention?
I think in front of a person, you don't need to do that. And even when y'all by yourselves, you don't give a person too much
How
attention.
is social media any, then this is a problem. How is social media any difference? Because someone's eyes aren't there at that moment? It's okay to be disrespectful in this realm because it's not real, but it is real.
In social, I don't know. I'm not good with social media type applications or whatever it is. If I like someone, press like. That's just me. If I like someone, I mean, like me, I know I love women. When I say women, all types, I love women. But if I see someone like it, that may not be the type I'm in a relationship with. It may be the type that I'm in, get in a relationship with. I love women. I'm not saying women as being a whole, but I love women. You know, from
and you need to press a like button to let that other person know that you liked that whatever it was that they put out there.
Oh, y'all ain't got on the same computer?
Why push the like button? Because you want that other person to
hold
know.
on. You gotta understand. Help me out to understand. When you say, I didn't mean to cut you off. When you say like button, is it like button at a home computer or is it like button on your personal computer?
No, like button, period. Why do you have to hit like on a photo? I see photos all day long and I'm like, oh, that's cute. But it's not something that I need to be in my algorithm, so I don't like it. And I'll see some funny stuff and I'm like, oh, I want more of that to come in my algorithm. Oh, wait. So I want more of that to come in my algorithm, so I like it because I know that that's how the algorithm.
See, I didn't know that myself.
Oh, I could tell you about the algorithm because I see some of the stuff that you be sharing because your stuff comes over in my feed.
What? I gotta ask my homies because I be, you know, I say to my homies.
Sorry, ladies, I didn't mean to let that one slip.
She did.
But why like the picture? You can mentally be like, oh yeah, I like the way she's shaking it or she's twerking. Okay. But why do you push the like button?
Is that in a relationship or out, not in one?
Period. The only reason of pushing that like button isn't for you to tell yourself you liked it. You already know that. It is to let whoever created it know that you like that. That's what likes are for.
Right, because I do TikTok.
So you want somebody else to know that you liked something. So for a woman in a relationship, not in a relationship, because some of us are gauging guys that we date by, okay, once we made a social connection, let me see what you're liking. Okay, you're talking about women who twerk, you're talking about this, and it's all of what you like. So you're saying one thing and you live in another. So I see you're one of those contradictory type people.
How? Like, okay, go on me. Okay, you see my stuff.
I don't understand how women are out there twerking it, shaking it, this, that.
Okay.
And every other like that he has is a woman twerking, a woman doing nothing more than, see my outfit? I've worked on my body. I've been working in the gym for 2 months now. What?
Okay.
Now, for women actually putting in work.
Because one of my sisters said the same thing, what I like. I don't know one of my sisters told me, right? One of my sisters said, oh, you like this type of shit. I said, how do you know what I like? You know what I'm saying?
I'm not divulging.
Hold on.
Kick me out. No.
Like, one of my sisters told me, they said, bruh, I know you like these type, you like different type of women, but I can see the type you like, right? And I'm like, how do you know? Like, I don't know. Maybe ignorant to the fact when it comes to computers. But the point is, I'm in my house. I'm in my dwelling. I'm in my spot. So if I like something, it doesn't mean I want to be in a relationship. I'm like, okay, since you look. Now, what I don't do is do the overly excessive sexual content. For lack of better words, I don't push the showing a kitty cat doing this. If you look good, you dancing or whatever. Okay, you know I like that.
Okay.
So I don't know who get to see that. Maybe I need to look in the computer. Ask nephew help. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I need to. I don't know. It's just I like it. I like me, slim, thick. I do like you working out some. You know what I'm saying, or somewhat. But it's just that I mean I love it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not something that. If I'm in a relationship, that's not something I do. None of my ex-wives can tell you I've done that. They can say I've done it. That I know for sure because we never had an argument about that.
Uh-huh.
Or I've been in a relationship, somebody like, oh, I see that B you like, or this, and that. I never got that. I never had got that.
I've lived the opposite. I've been in relationships and seen what other people like because they openly
You told me
they
about
feel
it.
like that's okay. And I tell anybody that bothers me at some point in time, if I'm in a relationship, yeah, there's a social media discussion that needs to take place because is there a part of me that's insecure? Absolutely.
I think we all are.
Absolutely.
Right.
And I don't want, because you visually find something appealing, great, find it visually appealing in your head. Do not validate that other person. The person you should be pumping up should be me.
I agree.
So you should be building this up and worried about this only.
I agree.
And I brought it up because men say, well, we don't like the twerking type, or that's all that's out there, but y'all feed the beast. Y'all feed that monster. Y'all go in and you like it. You'll say that that's not the woman that you want to marry. That's not the kind of woman you want to be in a relationship. And you will like those pictures and feed and validate those women so they keep doing it. How will they ever stop if we keep validating them?
Okay. Maybe you have a valid point on that, but
I like what I like.
No.
I like booty.
I like it all. Hey, I like it all. But I'm just saying, like, with me, it's me. Like I said, I'm not in a relationship. I just press something I like. It's not nothing. No, I don't think I press the twerking, but I do press, hey, she work out, she got a nice shape, or this, and that. I do that. I do that. But I gotta get you and my sister out of my. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get you and my sister out of my. I gotta get you and my sister out of my thing.
Because that means then you gotta stop sharing videos.
Oh no, we'll find out because I got family members and nephews that'll look out for me on that.
You can't, because I'm not saying it
because I don't see things that people like. I don't get a chance to see that
because we don't go through liking a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm intentional with what I like. So I'm intentional with what might show. I
got a question.
Mm-hmm.
We friends on TikTok. We friends on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about. I'm not big on Facebook. I don't know what I have on Facebook.
Yeah, no, we're not friends there.
So I don't get a chance to see what y'all like. I don't get a chance to see what nobody like. Maybe I'm not paying attention. I'm not attentive enough. I don't know.
Yeah, you're probably most men. You're probably not paying attention, but it'll show you down at the bottom which one of your friends liked something, or if they commented on something. Well, I'll show you afterwards.
Instagram, y'all messing up. Stop. Because because it's my thing. I think okay. I told you what type of relationships I'm in. I wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not denying it. I don't have to be in it. I do like it. I don't have to be in it, but I do like it. There's been not just for the and
that can deter somebody. And you're liking what you like without building into somebody one-on-one first, and then being
that's essential.
And then being able to see what you do like, and women, we compare. So I'm looking. If I'm looking at what you do like, I'm looking at myself and I'm like, it doesn't really match up. Well, why is this person even doing? Without even knowing it, without even being intentional in the harm that you're causing and what could potentially be, it's there.
Okay, can I say this?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've dated different figures.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not big on the Badoon because it don't have to, like me. I'm not.
What
was that? She is so smart, Mom. She is smart, Mom.
I've seen some of what you like. There was some badonkas in there. I'm just saying. There was.
Sis, you hook up your blood. Call me. You sis, you know which one.
Yeah, there was some badonkas in there too.
No, but okay. It's mine is multiple. It's just multiple, but it doesn't mean one dominate more than the other.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you got a nice shape on you or decent working out, slim thick, or slim thick,
which is fine in your head.
Cool.
But when you are talking with someone,
but if you looking at somebody's computer, isn't it something like I don't want to see what they like because I don't. My computer stuff don't pop up on my computer or what people like.
It's not that it pops up. I'll
y'all just sneaky. That's what it is.
No, Now
Yeah.
on TikTok, there is a setting that you should change that allows people to see what you like. I don't go on TikTok much these days because I have learned not to harm my own mind beyond the extent that's healthy for me.
Watch out, guys.
No, whatever. No, especially with TikTok. TikTok can be an up and down roller coaster for me.
Right.
So I'm not on there as much as I am on Instagram. Instagram I like because and that I don't have the attention span. TikTok went from being 30-second clips to now it could be a 10-minute marathon. I don't have it. Entertain me in 30 seconds or less, or I'm on to the next. So Instagram works for me. And Instagram tells you at the bottom if one of your friends liked something or if they commented on it. So you can see all their little comments. Once it tells you they commented, you just touch the little button and you can see exactly what they said to whoever. Yeah. And that's not a whole hidden privacy thing. It's just that men don't look. And the more you share with someone, the more your algorithms sync. So even though she doesn't look at big booty videos because you do, and y'all share
y'all gotta be sweating up here. Y'all gotta be sweating over here.
Your big booty videos are in her feed, and she's like, "Oh my goodness!" And it tells her at the bottom, "So and so like this." Like, dude, could you quit? Lay off of the big booty videos.
Some of them I'm friends with. Some of them I'm not friends with.
Those are the workout videos.
Now I'm big on workout videos.
I'm just saying those are the workout friends with the great body progressing.
Yeah. Like I'm real. Like I got a lot of female friends who work out on there.
You got a lot of female friends.
Hey, come get her, please. Come get her. So
which topic would you like to go back to? You want to save yourself? Because
Instagram,
social media, that's a wrap. Because y'all can't make that make sense. You can't say about the twerking girls and whatnot, and that's the same crap y'all like. Well, overly obnoxious, not obnoxious. Y'all can't keep feeding the beast and complain about the beast. And fellas, that's what you're doing. And you're contradicting yourselves. And those of us seeing it,
I got something for you.
We hear y'all, and then it makes us mad because you think that this is a good person who's saying, I don't like that type of thing, and I don't want women to degrade themselves. Though I don't know that twerking is degrading. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying generally when it's used in that context. For someone to say that I don't like those things, and then you see that that's the kind of things they like. So now you know what I'm looking at.
Oh my
because
God.
You didn't know I could see it. So that's what the problem is you didn't know I could see it. So now you don't even realize I'm looking at you as a man who's not even of your words, much less of your actions. And
no!
What?
Go ahead, Tom. What? Go ahead with that. Finish it.
Not of your words or your actions, because if you say I don't like this type of such and such, and it is exactly the type of stuff you're lying to my face.
Okay, what I said. Okay, I think that conversation was it in front of Angie and your dad, or it was just a conversation we had
about what?
The twerking, or was it just a general conversation, or was it we was back there?
This was right now when you said something about twerking. That's when I interjected.
Okay. I don't got a problem. I just got a problem with all our sisters doing it online.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nothing wrong with twerking.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, if you got a woman twerking, good. That's for y'all. Y'all got a woman twerking or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that all of the display of our sisters putting it online. That's the problem I have.
Unless it looks good and y'all can hit that like button.
I mean, but put it like this. When you want, I'm not saying, if you have a man, not saying he's disrespecting, pushing, or whatever, when you want that, you know what your man like?
Of course. Okay. And he can communicate that with me. Hold on. I know where you're going with this, and I don't mean to cut you off.
No.
Because as a woman, the algorithm for us too. I see not that many. I see some handsome men or some very videos myself. Okay. Usually at a comedy, because women, we crack up. But anyways, I see
cushioning it. Go ahead.
My thought process, even though I'm like, that looks good, scroll to the next. I'm not gonna like that. Number one, I don't want to open Pandora's box. I don't want anybody in my inbox, shouldn't be in my inbox in case I get into something good. And then why you got this person? I don't even know that person. I like the picture. Why would I open up Pandora's box of troubles? Number one. Number two, I wouldn't want my person, if I had a person, to question or feel less than because I like some random person's picture. That's for my person.
Okay.
So I can think it in my head. I can have drool coming down, but guess what? Before he comes home, it's gone. It didn't exist. And we're the
same.
We don't have.
We're the same.
How is that the same? He wouldn't know.
Okay, men, we're more visual. So like, If I see something, I'm like, ooh, dang. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It's.
Ooh, dang is to let that person know. Why would you open up Pandora's box? If I am
Okay, I
validating
agree.
you
Okay.
and letting you know I like you, even if I don't put a comment under you, I might be that one out of 10,000 likes that you saw that when you're going through your thing that you're like, oh, this woman's attractive. Let me shoot her a message. She liked my picture, so obviously she thinks I'm attractive.
Okay.
I'm opening Pandora's box.
Okay, so for a relationship, that's not good, or getting into a relationship, that's not good. I concur.
For a lot of women, no, it's not.
Okay, I agree.
And I don't say that just for the fact that y'all can't like things. Like it all you want. But it's no different from walking down the street. You wouldn't turn around and smack somebody's butt while you're holding your wife's hand.
You wouldn't turn around and stare at it.
Exactly. So why would you do it? Because it's social media. We've taken the interpersonal part out of things because we think we can hide behind a computer or a phone, and it's a cop out.
I hide behind my computer sometimes.
Yeah, it's a cop out. You don't have.
It's not a cop out. Who the cop out to?
I'm saying when people, well, it's just social media. It's not really cheating, or it's not really this. And I don't put.
Okay, no. If you're in a relationship, that's cheating. That's cheating.
So don't be surprised when the women that you date qualify or disqualify you by what they see as your likes.
I don't think that's the qualifications. I don't think that's worth disqualifications.
When they don't match your words. If you say, I don't like XYZ being done, I wouldn't want my woman doing XYZ, and this woman sees that that's 90% of what you like, don't be surprised when she gets ghosted.
I understand that part. Because basically what you're saying is that he's liking something that's not he see on me. Is that it?
That's part of it. But he's liking something that he says he's not into. He's telling me that the girls twerking is why do girls do that?
Okay, like me, I don't mind a woman twerking. I just don't like them all displaying it on the line, online, on internet. Like me, I know my sister. So I don't pick all twerk videos. I don't.
You just pick a couple of them.
A couple of them workout videos. I like the bodies that work out. Slim, not slim, whatever it is. So can we close out and we saying what on this
like
part?
It in your head.
If you're getting in a relationship, like it in your head.
If you're getting in a relationship, if you're entertaining,
if
you're entertaining someone, if you're entertaining someone and you start sharing stuff with them socially, be careful of what you like because the algorithms men more than y'all realize, and what you're saying won't match what she's seeing, and she may disqualify you because what you're saying doesn't match what she's seeing. So yes, if you're talking with someone and you really like that person, you might want your actions to match your words.
So why not watch that part? Why watch that part? What blocks that from seeing you seeing it?
I'm not giving all that away.
Sneaky A women, that's what I'm saying. Pay attention to that. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm not gonna pay attention to what you like. If I'm doing my job, why I'm worried about what you like? Either you're gonna like me or you're not gonna like me. Either gonna like me and stay, or you're not gonna like me and bounce. So I'm not gonna pay attention to what you like it. Nosy ace women, not saying just you. Women being nosy.
It's not.
Come on.
No. Thank Zuckerberg and everybody else. It has nothing to do with being
Mark,
nosy.
we gotta talk.
You don't even look for that stuff. It is just there. The algorithms. I don't even have to do a deep dive. Now, if I did a deep dive or chose to do a deep dive, ladies, we all know that's a little more intel. Might take a whole day, maybe two, depending on what you're looking for. And that's a whole different social media check. You don't even want to know about those. So
I want to invite you back on another. I got another topic we're going to talk about, but we got to do the cards. This one here breaks up relationships. This one will help maintain them, or this one, break them up. So, are you going to go 2-1?
No, I'm going to go 1-2.
Damn!
There's one over here.
All right, and you get to put away one that.
This one we can't. We don't have another couple. There's not another 2 people here. How are you going to reward anybody?
Okay, reward for the couple who had
sex as soon as after the first date.
So we got to put that aside. Okay, pick another one.
You and I here, so.
Yeah, here we go.
That doesn't work either. So all the married couples. Okay, come on.
I'll pick one from here.
Yeah.
All right, let me pick one. Here we go. Okay.
Oh, that's good.
All right, get the two. Should I get one more of this or two?
No, you go ahead. You're doing pretty good. I like
Whatever.
Yeah, you pick cards today.
I pick
I
cards
like that.
today.
Why are you trying to be all steady and hold it?
Oh,
hey,
I told you.
Is perfect.
All right, and now we're going to go with one that kind of keeps it. Here we go.
That is perfect.
Here we go. Whatever. Here we go. Fellas, Pit Talk Waffles. Y'all know we got to do this with the women. Okay. All right. We'll put that in the middle and do this.
Okay. Go ahead.
So do I need to read it? Then you're gonna answer?
No, yeah, I'm gonna read it, and you get to answer since you chose. So I will start on this one. Okay. If you and your partner broke up, what would be the reason?
If me and my partner broke up, what would be the reason? That me initiated, right? I'm taking it as because you got to be the one that's breaking up. Okay.
No, if you and your person broke up, why? Why would it happen? Could be on your part, could be on her part. What do you think the reason would be? If you had a partner, y'all broke up, what would be the reason?
Cheating.
Do you think that would be the reason that you and your partner broke up? In today's present, if you had a partner, you think that cheating would be the reason that you broke up, so you would stay with somebody?
I ain't gonna stay with nobody. If we're in a relationship, I'm not staying with nobody who cheated.
No. You said cheating. I'm just going to. You think that in today's, so anybody who deals with you knows that cheating is a no-go. So right. I don't think that you would get with a woman that would be of that caliber that would be a cheater. So I wouldn't see that as a reason that y'all would break up. But you would think that would be the I wouldn't think that would be a factor in your relationship. I don't think cheating would ever come into play.
No, it wouldn't.
I would think, insecurity, lack of communication, that kind of thing.
Loyalty.
That's cheating, dude. Okay.
Okay, that's my biggest thing. Loyalty and cheating. That's mine. What would yours be?
Cheating.
See? Man, y'all pay attention to what these women doing to us.
I'm kidding.
What?
I'm kidding. I am a lot.
Huh?
So I'm a lot. So if somebody left me, it was probably that they couldn't deal with me.
That you're a lot.
I'm a lot. I'm. Some people would say emotionally needy. My therapist and I don't like that term. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not emotionally needy. No more than the next woman.
Okay.
Anyways.
Right. So you're a lot.
Yeah, I'm a lot. And I know that.
So if I know that you're
scares a lot of men.
So if you're a lot, then you know what I'm saying. What can ease a man to feel comfortable in that a lot?
Because as much as I'm a lot, my heart is a lot, and I give a lot. And getting to know the real me, you get to see all of that. And there's no way that you get to know me and knowing my heart that you're still afraid of all that. And if you are, then you're just not the person who should be with me.
Like that. Okay.
Next.
If you could visit any place in the world, where would it be and why?
I'm going to Greece. Easy answer. My kids would tell you they know this. Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. My oldest is now 27. My middle one is almost 24. I don't remember how old they were when we watched this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. There's this picturesque scene when they're in Greece with all of the different color houses into the mountainside with the water below. I just wanted to walk the cobblestone street in front. It just looked like where I was supposed to be.
One of the countries in Africa. Why? Because I want to see us on, despite the lies I think they portray on TV of the poverty of it. I know that it has more beautiful, and I have friends there, and I call them family. Also, they call me family. Ghana, Haiti, different places where African descent. I think I want to go there because I want to see, and I think it's beautiful. So that's on my bucket list. Before if anything happened to me, I want to be in Africa. I want to go to Africa.
Good answer. I'm gonna go to Africa too, but I'm going to Greece first. Just saying. Okay. Just saying. If I only had money to go to one, that's just one of those. I don't want to say childhood memories, but yeah, it's one of those things I need to map. Your last question, sir. Do you think your partner flirts with people when you are not around? If you had a partner, do you think they'd be flirting with others when you weren't around? Like. Flirt, flirt, flirt. It's all the same.
Women talk so much junk. Good grief. Okay. I think women are more discreet than men. Um, Depends on the woman. I think they're a little bit more discreet. I think that women are more of hiding things than men are for sure. So
No.
do you think your partner flirts with people when you're not around? I think mine's have before. Maybe to a light sense or essence, but I don't. I think so. I used to be a flirt. I used to be a flirt.
Used to be?
I used to be. Yeah, that's crackhead. That's such a crackhead. Listen, I'm not. I don't. I'm not a flirt like I used to be. I gotta truly say that I used to be a flirt, and I think I got humbled, but I not by but I used to be a flirt. I used to be a flirt. I think I'm more content and friendly now. To
Friendly?
Yeah, to a extent, friendly to women. Not a flirt, just friendly.
You see how they frame it differently, ladies.
Friendly.
Instead of calling it flirt, they put friendly across it.
Friendly.
Okay, friendly.
All right. And do you think that your
my past partners, absolutely. My past partners have flirted with people when I wasn't around. Absolutely. Infidelity runs rampant in my lineage.
What? We got to talk about
why
that.
Do men always cheat on me? Y'all are always looking for a better deal, I guess. I don't know.
I don't think about mine's is that quality of, the quality of,
That's been a weapon, so I don't know.
That's another
different
topic.
lives.
All right.
We've had very different lives.
So, yeah. All right. So, okay.
I'm used to flirts. People liking pictures. Doing all that, but it's not flirting. Of course, it's not. You only send her.
I gotta get rid of you and my sisters on my thing. I gotta get rid of y'all on that because it's like I can only imagine who see if I like something now.
I hope your mama's not on there.
My mama's a flirt. Yeah, you need help. Anyway,
evidently you do, sir.
Nah, you need
big
help.
booty. I'm sorry.
It is not all about. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not even.
I know it's not all about.
Mine's not about big booty.
I know. I see it.
The chicks that I've dated with the big butts, they think they the shiznit, and I'm gonna be honest with you. They know they got options, but it's sad that they think they booty is the pay to their life. No, it's the pleasure to your life, but it ain't the end of all ends. So your end can cost you your life.
I guess it's a good thing that I have a flat. I have a flat butt, gentlemen, so I'm not thinking
I'm all slimmer. You're slimmer.
I'm not thinking I'm all the stuff. It's okay. They can know that I have a flat butt. I don't think my booty pays my paycheck. So
I think you would be a totally different person if you had like a.
No.
Yes, you would. Yes, you would.
Absolutely not. Does my attitude change? Nope. Does my personality change? Nope. Have I had surgery? Absolutely. If you've given birth, you deserve a tummy tuck. So no shame. I think all your sisters. No. But I know how I am when I'm physically altered.
But you hold yours well.
Oh, thank you. It's been
get in the gym. I mean, we both, but
can't get a trainer. Some folks are. I
train people. Come on,
I know you train other people. Here I am.
You're more than welcome.
Looking. Anyways, you ready to wrap up?
You're more than welcome. You'll be wanting to do early in the morning.
When
we could do some evenings. This was one evening. But you can do some evenings. That's another topic. But
okay, let's go work out.
Girl, I'm gonna sit down somewhere with that. But anyway, whenever we're ready, more Tree Pit Talk. Appreciate it coming back. Looking forward to having many other people on here, multiple people on here. I enjoy this dialogue and conversation of us having it because it opens up on what some men and women thinking. I mean, there's nothing new up under the sun. So we get a chance to have this conversation open and judge it and not to judge it.
Yeah, you can actually hear some of the inner workings of what we're thinking with what y'all do and maybe in a different light and take things a little more to heart, hearing a woman's emotions behind it versus but you assume we aren't thinking, and not all of us, just some of us. I tend to be more of the emotional type these days, so not every woman's like me. I'm highly emotional. I know that.
Oh, it's
So
a lot of y'all emotional out
well,
here.
good. So
Oh my
let me stand
God.
up for those of us who are nearing 50 or in our 50s and just now letting our emotions out because we have had those things on the back burner for 30 plus years. We are sorry that they come out as they do, but it's time, ladies. Just let that floodgate down. Let them just be you.
Fellas, y'all let me know what y'all think on the situation. And women also, that what everything we talked about, I
Oh,
guess.
they will. Oh, they will. And they're not going to tell you about the algorithm, just so you know.
Hey, I need y'all to look out for me. Let me
Snitches get
know.
stitches.
Damn.
The women aren't going to tell y'all. They're
Oh, some
just going to
women don't
laugh.
tell me. Let me know. Let me know. Hey, y'all know I got family, friends. Y'all let me know. Sis, you already told me. Holla at me. Let me know. Mortuary Pit Talk. Hopefully, like I said, do chicken and waffles once a month. It's been a while, but I'm looking forward to entertaining getting into a whole group conversation, and looking forward to it. And it's one person I owe out there. Um, Angie is on.